Greetings. Today we're going to learn about how to shape a news story through the use of a handy tool called the inverted pyramid. Why is news reported? Well, because people want to know what is happening. Journalists will gather information and summarize it. They'll collect it fairly and accurately, and they will present it in a simple format to audiences. News should be centered. It should not lean to the right, and it should not lean to the left. How is news reported? The most important part of the story is the outcome, and that's where a journalist is going to start. The story begins with the way the story ends. So journalists will use an inverted pyramid style to help their writing. Journalists won't tell their stories in chronological order. They're going to tell their stories in the order of importance of the information. They use the inverted pyramid style to do this. They're looking to answer the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the how. Publishers consider this the most newsworthy information, and the term is called the lead. Notice the spelling is L-E-D-E. This is the opening line of the story that contains all of the answers to those W and H questions in one sentence. And then the journalist gets into the important details of the story, as well as other general information and details and quotations that will help the story move along. So let's look at it. This is information obtained from a police department. Read through that silently to yourself. You'll notice that the information from the police contains quite a bit of information about the accident. However, not all of this information is going to be included in the news story. Let's see why. So, the most important information is that unfortunately a woman has died. And we look at the other information, when, where, why, and how, and it all is combined into a lead sentence. So we know that the information has come to us directly from a police report, and this is called attribution. You want to attribute the information to the source that it is from. And so here is what the rest of the news story would look like. And then the last part of the inverted period contains additional information that helps to provide some of the answers to the reader. So this is what the whole story looks like. 22-year-old passenger was killed early today after a car hit a curb, crashed into a tree, and overturned on Main Street. According to the police department, the driver, Joe White, 29, was speeding and lost control of his car, causing the death of Amanda White. White was hospitalized for minor injuries. We are conducting toxicology tests to determine if alcohol was involved, Police Chief Jack Russell said. Notice that the whole story includes all of the W's and that additional information is provided that helps the reader fill in the gaps. Especially that attribution information. And that's the inverted pyramid, how to shape a news story. So let's get started writing.